right, it's storage, it's organization, and who says that it can't be pretty at the same time? So we've got lots of great things planned for you. An encore look at that today's special coming up at the top of the hour. Speaking of sparkly and pretty, Alexandra Baker is back. I love your bling.
That was cute, and I love how you look as well.
Thank you.
So pretty and pink.
We're all so girly tonight.
Yeah, the pink theme is throughout, right?
Isn't it true? I think this is so cool because, first of all, I don't see so good. I'll start there.
I've got something to help.
Right, and we do, and it's so crazy. If Joy Mangano ever quits making her readers, I'll be in real trouble. Well, now you don't have to agonize, okay, where did I put them? You know, are they on my head? Are they in the cabinet? This is a way to organize and actually see what you're organizing at the same time. You can see
what you're organizing. I mean, isn't this nice? It's the redo on the glass jar and the lid.
Yes.
And one of my personal pet peeves when we talk about the glass jar and the lid is that sometimes those lids can become rusty.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, you're right. Yeah.
Right? And then we get concerned, you know, am I ingesting this? This is near the food. You are receiving a set of 6. You're receiving 3 of the 10-ounce jars. So here are the 10-ounce jars.
Right.
And then 3 of the 24-ounce jars. These are all glass.
Nice.
All glass.
I like that.
And you're receiving this lovely, stylish, right there over your counter or desk. You get the rack as well.
So you can choose. It looks like we've got gray on this side. Gray. Are we calling this turquoise?
Turquoise, yes.
White. Or white.
Or white.
And $12.48. This is your only opportunity to grab it. 580-227. So whether we're talking about school supplies, you know, or the kibbles and bits. I mean, it runs the gamut. I'm with you, Alexandra. I mean, we have to store stuff, but sometimes it's not nice to look at, and it's not really functional. And this solves all of those problems for us.
It solves that problems because as you're seeing on your screen where you're working or maybe in a cabinet, you want to immediately see what is inside the jar. And I like the rack so that if you are putting this on your desk or you're working this on your beautiful new telescoping, or desk, telescoping desk, if you're using your new desk, now you have a nice smaller footprint, the fact that your jars and the items that you need at the ready are going to be there for you in a lovely organized way. And one of the things that I love, you're not going to be searching for your readers. I'm always looking, especially for eye drops or any of my wedding drops. I can read the expiration dates and I don't have to look for my readers, or I can, you know, my husband is saying, how many tablets do I need to take in the morning? What does the jar say? Now you're going to be able to see very easily. Not one magnifying lens is coming with your set. You're receiving 6 of the magnifying lens. There is a magnifying lens on each of the jars.
That was really smart.
That is so smart. It's also very expensive to do.
I was gonna say.
So this is very generous to include all of those magnifying lenses, because if you just buy one, at least $10 to $15 just for one of those lenses.
For sure. And it's so funny because when I go to my crafting store, they sell like the magnifiers for all of your detail work. So remember, you could put, if you make jewelry as an example, if you're looking for embellishments, or if you're looking for a certain adhesive, if it's your beauty items, I mean, whatever the gamut might be. I know we've been talking a lot about kids going off to college because it is a small footprint. Trust me when I tell you, she's got everything from the pens and the notions and the potions and the cotton swabs and the nail polishes, and we need to keep them all at the ready. I really do. I think for teachers and scrapbookers in particular, this would be perfect. And I really personally like the idea of the glass jars for a lot of reasons. I actually, Andrew Lessman, who's coming up this weekend, I make his overnight oatmeal, thanks to Muriel, you know, almost every night. And you're right, I use those little mason jars, but I even worry about like the little seal. Now, of course, that's not something I'm throwing in the microwave. You're not gonna throw this in the microwave, you put it in the refrigerator. But if you could use this for a lot of different things, even outside of organization, and I'll leave it at that.
Outside of organization, items that you know, it seems like I always have flaxseed or chia seeds
me too.
Or turmeric powder, items like that that are on my counter. Items that I want to remind myself to incorporate into my food every day. That might be one use for you. I love the idea of taking this into the office. If I'm crafting and I'm looking how to repair something, but you know, the print on this is so small, it's nice to be able to use the lens that way, which is also very nice. And then you always have these loose items. So whether it's washi tape or my glitter, now I can simply, you know, open up the jar, which is so easy. I can see what colors I have, nice and roomy for all of that storage. And now I feel like I have the craft room of my dreams. I'll have my telescoping desk.
You've taken care of
I
it.
can place this right there on my desk. I never seem to, you know, it's the odds and ends. You know, these are like your chip clips.
Yes.
So now all of your chip clips have a place. You don't just want to throw those into the drawer. I'm always, you know, buying big packages of chewing gum or even some of my favorite candies and treats that I want to be able to store. So whether it's items on your desk, it's the craft room, it's your medicinal items, or even your
Alexandra, this is great.
You see? You can see what's coming up next in the show.
Oh, this is nuts, because I already mentioned, I love my Joy Mangano readers, but I'm only at a 1 magnification. And I don't know what it is. Alexandra knows, I've been having some real back issues lately, so if you are taking pain relievers and things of that ilk, my readers actually have not been strong enough to read the instruction panel, and even with my readers, but I'm not ready to go to a 1.5 or a 2.5 or a 3.5. I just need it for that one individual prescription label. And maybe you're in that same boat. Sometimes, even if you wear readers like I do, that fine print is a little too fine. So you can read all that fine print, you can do it clearly. Oh my goodness, I might have to get this just for the magnifying lens.
Just for the magnifying lens.
I'm serious about that.
I personally don't want to put the magnifying lens in the dishwasher. What I like to do, I pop the lens you know, right out, and I throw everything else into the dishwasher. You don't need to obviously wash the rack, but that way now it just pops right back in, and I'm in business. It's got that little seal right there, so it's nice, it's clean, it's elegant. You know,
it is.
Home with Alexandra or your home BFF, it's all about things being chic.
It's true.
Okay? It's about things being easy, chic, simple, and affordable. This looks good.
It does.
It's going to help you. It's a solution.
It is.
So it's multifunctional. You'll enjoy bringing this into your home.
Well, and listen, I realize retail values vary, but I do go to my craft store, and when I see the individual magnifying lens, you could easily anticipate paying that for a couple of the magnifiers, and then you get the whole set of organization and the rack as well. So